I've always wanted to do this. ASMR. That is the crunch of a Lay's classic potato chip.
Alright, y'all, on three. Yo, put the spliff down. Let me hear it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Love Kick It.
Yeah, this one gonna be good.
I love my girl, y'all.
Let's get into it. Something about the man in my life.
Pull up a seat, y'all. This is Love Kick It. Volume 3. See, bro, why you gotta say all that? You play too much.
Yo. Welcome to Love Kick It,
Where we catch up on our week, talk about current events, and chop it up.
This is the Up and Rolling podcast. Make sure you tune in, like, share, subscribe, and also make sure you check out, the email and the subscription description down at the bottom. Yeah, don't mind me right now. Honestly, this is my birthday weekend, though. If y'all didn't know this about me, Roman GRADD is a leap year baby. Born on 29th. It comes every 4 years. And yeah, that's that. I'm 9 years old. I have 9 birthdays. All right. It's wild.
You're here with your girl, Adriki.
Roman GRADD in here definitely doing his thing, though. I want to give a special shout out, though, too, for this episode. Shout out my boy Crisco the Freak, which will definitely be pulling up soon for a interview. He has a website, pharaohcaesar.com, where you can be linked up with hot mixes and dope apparel. Just check it out, though. It's going to be down in the description also, too. That's pharaohcaesar.com. What up, Crisco?
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Uh-huh. So, where you want to go with this?
We can do our F that S word.
Okay. F that S word.
My F that S word this week is a conventional work week. I feel like work is always our F that S word because we really don't like working. But I have the luxury this week of a 4-day weekend because I did take Roman GRADD's birthday off. So I had leap day, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday to relax, and I am loving it. And getting all the clarity, getting stuff around the house done, you know what I'm saying? Being able to relax my mind has been really luxurious. And I'm realizing that these 5-day work weeks don't allow for a lot of, in-house preparation. You know what I'm saying? Like mentally preparing ourselves, physically getting our space together. And F that S word. I'm trying to live like this all the time.
No, for real. And you know what? Also, too, I was looking at the group chat from my gig, and one of my coworkers random text message. They were like, you know what? The thing about being on salary is that on leap year day, technically they have to work for free.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. It doesn't even normally exist.
Yeah.
They get the same check.
Same check. Extra day.
I never even considered that.
F that S word. Michigan weather. F that S word.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, when I tell you, I don't know if anybody outside of Michigan is listening right now. More than like you are. And shout out to you. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Listeners all over the world were claiming it.
You know what I'm saying? But okay, it's crazy. 20 degrees one day, 78 the next.
One day, it went from 55 degrees in the morning to 20 degrees in the afternoon. At the highest point of the sun, it was at the coldest.
Yo, F that S word.
F that S word.
For real, for real.
Oh my gosh. Well, I wanted to talk about a movie we watched this week. It was called Milk Money. Now, this movie came out in 1994. I'm going to give you a brief summary. 3 boys go to the city to get a prostitute. And I'm talking like 12-year-old boys.
No, like, 12.
I think they were like 12.
Yeah, at least 12.
Maybe, I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Like 12-year-old boys go to the city to get a prostitute. That's the whole thing. And through a series of strange events, one of the boys tries to hook said prostitute up with his father. And I just wanted us to dive into this movie a little bit because it was one of the craziest movies I never saw as a kid.
No facts.
So we usually like to wind down after work by watching a movie. We prefer comedy, action comedy, rom-comedy. It usually has comedy in it. And Roman GRADD was like, we should watch. He was like, a movie came out. Did you ever watch that movie that came out when we were kids about the boys who go get a prostitute? And I was like, never. And so when we were trying to figure out what to watch, this was the movie I chose. I said, I need to see that.
No, it really was a thing, though. I kid you not, though. Like, it was stained in my memory. I'm like, oh, my gosh. Keep going, my bad. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're fine. So the first part of the movie that got me was these boys hustle their classmates to get up the money to go get this prostitute, okay? They are selling everything. I think they had some nudie mags.
Yeah.
They were selling.
Comics.
I think they had some like baseball cards they were selling. But the kicker was the popular boy was selling a chance to wear his jacket for 5 seconds. And he had a line of girls around like a corner. He had like a line of girls that wrapped around a corner waiting to put his jacket on for some change. That was hilarious.
They got that, they got that shit together though.
Yep.
And so like they go to the city finally. Some random stuff happens or whatever. Yep.
They first try to proposition every woman they think is a prostitute. That was hilarious.
That was jokes. Literally, like, okay, like, so Milk Money, like, basically, they had a Ziploc bag full of like quarters and like ones, and they're walking up to these random people in the city, and they're asking them if they are a prostitute. So pretty much they're asked out though, okay, and then
a guy sees them,
yeah,
and he's like, "Oh, I got you. You trying to see some prostitute? You trying to get a prostitute? I got you. You got to follow me."
Right. Pickup sticks. Like they're in this alleyway with this guy, and he's like, "You know what? I'm not trying to go ahead and like let you see a prostitute. I just want your money." He pulls out a gun. The prostitute's currently right next to them.
With a John in a limousine.
Mm-hmm. The John sees the guy with the gun. She comes out, boom, pulls up the door, knocks him out.
Yep. This is 90s movie magic, okay?
90s.
Door against gun, door wins every time.
All right, so then boom, pickup sticks though. Boom, so like the
boys seem to realize that she is in fact a prostitute. They
the
like
one
see
boy.
her legs. Yeah.
The one boy.
Yeah, the popular boy who was selling his leather jacket.
No, it's not. Was it him?
I thought it was him, or was it the young sweet boy?
The young sweet one.
Look? Yeah. Okay. And they chase her out, and they're like, "Hey, we're trying to get a prostitute. Are you a prostitute?" And she's like, how old are you?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, grown enough. And she's like, nope, I don't think so. And she's like, they're like, well, what do you need? She's like, $100. You got that? And he's like, yeah, right here. And shows her the bag of change. And she's like, I think you should go home. But then when she encounters her pimp, he specifically asks she talks to him on the phone, and he's like, no, you got to bring me money or something like that.
Right.
And it's like $100 specifically, which is what these kids have in coins. So she takes them up on their offer, and she flashes these 3 12-year-old boys for 30 seconds. Was it 30 seconds?
It probably was.
And one of the boys, last minute, cannot look. So she's like, all right, time's up, whatever. The boys who had bicycled into the city are like, we're men now. They have cigarettes. that was the next part of this movie. I was like, what the hell? Like, they already saw some titties. Now they're about to smoke cigarettes, but which I did appreciate this part. Nobody had a lighter. They weren't that prepared. He's like, do you have a light? No. Do you have a light? No. But they were like, it's okay. And they just sat with the cigarettes in their mouths, and they're like, we're men now. And it was so uncomfortable, this scene in particular.
But Shorty, the prostitute, what's her name? V?
Yeah.
So V, she takes the money to the pimp, and he's like, oh, you bringing me like quarters and
right.
dollars?
He was mad offended.
He has to go downstairs and talk to like his boss, and he drives away. She looks downstairs and realizes that the 3 boys are like underneath this little
triple X awning. It's got lights.
Yeah.
It says XXX all over it.
Yeah, because their bikes were stolen because they biked to
they biked to the city, and somebody just went ahead and cut their chain.
She takes the keys to her pimp's car and drives them back home, and that's how basically the story gets started, because she goes and drops all of them off, but then the very last one she drops off, the car breaks down.
Yes. And this is the young boy who couldn't watch, who after all of that work couldn't look when she flashed them.
The sweet boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And honestly, pretty much after this point, the movie gets like pretty straightforward and boring. You know, he tries to hook the prostitute up with his dad. But there was one more scene that really, actually there were 2 more scenes that really cracked me up in this movie. The first one is when, because initially the prostitute's kind of like hiding out. Like he doesn't know where she's staying in town. But when he introduced her to the prostitute, introduces the dad to the prostitute finally, he walks in, he's like, look, Dad, a girl. And he's like, oh yeah, a girl, son. And then he goes, what do you say? And he looks down at him, he goes, thanks. I was like, what is happening?
You guys gotta watch this movie. It's called Milk Money. I'll say it again. I might. It's on YouTube. Yeah, Milk Money.
It's on YouTube. I don't know, but I can't remember where we watched it. But oh my gosh, watch it, guys.
I'm telling you, because literally, it has so many moments in there that like will throw you off. Actually, like she like falls into their town, and she's stuck because her car is broken down. And she runs into one of her Johns, and she's like, "Oh," he's like, "Oh, this is my private dancer or something."
Yeah, no, my dance instructor.
My dance instructor.
Because he's like with his wife and his child, and he's like, "Oh, she was my dance instructor."
Yo, it got some things going on though.
Oh, it's so funny. It was the oddest fucking movie I'd ever. And this is the other funny part. I asked a few girlfriends specifically around my age if they had ever heard of or seen this movie. Because I had never even heard of this movie. And none of the girls around my age even knew this movie existed.
Word?
Yeah, Mo Deb was like, I'm going to watch that right now.
Did she ever watch it?
Oh, I don't know. I need to ask her if she watched it because, oh my gosh. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. 1994 for children was a different time.
No doubt. Yeah, we definitely were on like this 1990s movie
thing.
crave.
Yeah, we also watched Blank Check.
We watched Blank Check.
Because that also specifically has a really outrageous part in it that we're like, we're like, what is happening in 90s film?
Yeah. We just, last night we just watched Pretty Woman.
Yep.
Top fave, one of the faves.
That's technically 1989. That was a good year.
Oh, that's 80s?
Yeah, that's technically 1989.
Oh, it's not even 90s. It's almost there. You want to do 3 colors?
Okay.
All right, let's see here. I got a couple. You don't want to know the colors of
the questions?
Yeah, the questions.
Surprise me.
Surprise you? Okay, but all right.
Shall I pull first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me get one from underneath. I got yellow.
Yellow. New goals.
Ooh. Well, a big one right now, specifically concerning our FSS word, is residual income. I really want to invest in myself, invest time and money into myself for a change.
I like that.
Instead of, constantly giving all of my efforts to a company that, ultimately does not care about my time and effort as much as I do. Unfortunately.
I feel that. All right, what I got? Blue. Blue. A hobby. A hobby? Recording music. Check me out. Roman GRADD. One word on YouTube.
Yes.
Hey.
Roman GRADD.
One
word, 2 D's.
I'm a recording artist. I like to rap and sing and do things like that. So that's that.
Good at it.
Appreciate that, booby. No doubt. That's a good shout out.
I got yellow. I'm supposed to tell you all my goals. Another goal. Just taking control, of my future. There's a lot of things that I want right now that I'm just like, if I make certain steps, which seem like large steps right now, but they're small steps in the scheme of life. If I just keep making these steps towards my future, I'll have what I want.
I like that.
It's a little bit more general, that type, but yes.
I like that. Are we just gonna go back and forth for real? I got blue again, another hobby.
We'll be left with all the greens at the end.
Fine. Okay, green. Blue. What we got? Hobby. Oh, cooking. I really like cooking. Mm-hmm. Cooking is that's a thing.
Oh,
whole
really
vibe.
Good at that.
Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a drink. Make sure that food is thawed out, and just sit there my beginning scheme is have the drink first, just to kind of like get things going or whatever. And then like after that, I grab, the food, and I'll do preparation on how everything should be cooked. So then like when it all comes out, it's all gonna be hot. Cause I remember like last night, matter of fact, we was kicking it, and you was like, Wagwan. I'm like, I'm good. You was like, what you thinking about? I'm like, I'm just thinking about like honestly like how everything come out still hot. That's it. Honestly, it's just that's just how it just really rocks stuff.
The chemistry of timing.
Yeah.
I got a green.
Got a green? Okay. This is exciting. Everyday date night for life.
Like if there was one date night I could choose, what would it be?
Yeah. Everyday date night. Like if there was a date night every single night, where would you go or would you be? Like, like type shit. Yeah, that's a tough one for me though too. I wrote it down. I'm like, I don't even know my damn self.
Food has to be involved, but it doesn't have to be out.
Bad.
We could eat at home. It doesn't even have to be extravagant food. I just have to make sure that I'm full. Especially if this is every day of my life.
Right.
And dancing.
Get bad, baby.
But also again, like, it doesn't have to be out. Just getting to dance. You know what I mean? But, that also leaves the opportunity to go out to dance open. And QT.
QT?
Yes.
You're so cute.
Evening would end with QT. That's quality time. Yeah, I think that's my ideal. Every day. That would be lovely.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, think about it. It's kind of what we already do.
No, I rate it.
You cook for me. Usually we're listening to music and I'm dancing around. If I'm not like halfway asleep. Or already asleep. And, then we eat real good and
I rate it.
get QT.
I rate it. Of course, you said.
You got green?
Yeah. The greens come around. Green. Every single night. I need a big screen, like something movie. I want a movie, and I want a seafood boil. I could do that every single night. Every single night? Crab boil?
I'm not going to say no. That's my favorite food.
Crab boil with, like the lobster, shrimp. Talk dirty to me, huh?
Crawfish.
Crawfish. Oh, talk nasty to me right now.
Yes.
Like the shrimp, the potatoes.
Alaskan king crab legs.
Dang. Yeah, those too. Yeah, it's all up in there. I need everything that swims in the water.
Oh, and then also like corn.
Yeah.
A boiled egg.
I need that. But everything that swims in the water, I need that pretty much.
Yeah, or walks along the bottom.
And some fried fish. I'm on that. But yeah, that's mine though. What's up?
I got blue.
You got blue.
Hobbies.
A hobby. Hobbies.
One of them is trying to learn to talk with a British accent. I'm going to stop now. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. But no, really, I do like accents. Yesterday, my alter ego took over, and I was speaking in some sort of Western European or Eastern European accent that I'm not sure of.
Wasn't it like
I said Yugoslavia.
yeah, something like that.
I'm not saying anymore.
Oh. Let me see what we got. Yellow. I didn't get this one. New goals. Ooh, new goals. That's right. Because your boy, you know what I'm saying? We up there. Big mind. Do things. Big things. Real things. Let's say new goals. I would say put pressure more on things that I've been longing to do. Put more pressure on it. New goals. You know, put more pressure on things that I've been longing to do. So I'll sit on that though. My nose, man, it's going crazy.
I got yellow. New
goals?
Okay. I think all of my goals are really just like kind of letting go of all of these preconceived ideals that I once had about what I envisioned as success. Because I have a totally different viewpoint on success now.
New
and
perception.
I really just want time. I want time. But I understand the importance of money. So, like, you know, I really want to find balance. The biggest goal for me is finding balance between having time with my family and making the money I need to support my family.
I love that. That's a good one right there.
I really feel like every one of my goals is just wrapped around that theory.
No, yeah, for sure. Honestly, like they the ones who raised this though, and at the end of the day, it's like you want to like just show love back. I like that though, and it's like not even like show love back. It's more like you would love to go actually show some love back to the people who gave you the tools to be the person that you are or want to be.
Yeah. One, I feel like there's a point I just realized that like the only thing that really matters is like the babies coming up and taking care of like our elders as they, you know, make their way off. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, I don't know. I think before there was so much more value on having things than having time with people, you know? And like, I don't want to be like that. I really want to soak up every minute I can.
Feel that. Good shit.
One card left.
One card left. What we got? Probably green. It's gonna be green. So yeah.
We're counting cards, y'all.
We do
That was like the most basic card counting.
No, it had to be. It was a go. Everyday date night for life. Sailing on a boat, fishing, and being able to cook that fish that we caught and playing music and having drinks.
And I'm assuming in this scenario, we don't have to drive the boat or clean or cut the fish.
Not at all.
Lovely. That's perfect for me.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Not at all,
'Cause
honestly.
I don't think I'm capable of filleting a fish.
Oh, I can though.
I don't think I have that steady hand.
Nah, it's not really that hard though. Honestly, when I really think about it though, for real, it's not that hard. It's pretty basic though.
Oh my gosh! Well, that was 3 colors.
Yeah,
I like these questions.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like these questions.
appreciate you. You got something for me? You got something for me? All right, for sure. Well,
We've made it to the end.
yo,
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
and check out the email. Like, listen, like, drop that S word in the email. Okay.
Oh yes, please do. And yeah, don't forget to check out
Pharaoh Caesar.
pharaohcaesar.com, which will also be in the description box below, and our Instagram page, Love Kick It, with love and kick it is all one word.
Love kick it, one word.
I should probably put that link in the description box. I'm gonna get to it, y'all.
Yo, we got y'all. And you know what? Appreciate y'all for listening. I had a great weekend. Yo, shout out Adriki though too, because you know what? Honestly, like when it came down to it, when it comes down to leap years, they're very special to me because like actually it's my real birthday. And Shorty has been putting on. We gotta go ahead and clap it up for her real for the one time, no, for real. Shorty put it on, like for real. Had a great time. Yo, shout out my Dukes though too. She's coming through real soon too. Y'all see that one? I have a little segment set up that Adrika does not know about.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't tell you about that,
It's
but
all right. You don't have to. I like surprises.
I got a little segment set up where like, you know, I want to go ahead and like get some people on here that's gonna like surprise y'all, and it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be like, you know, delicious for the ears to listen to. But yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in, and we gonna catch y'all next time. All right. Thank you for tuning in to Love Kick It.
Kick It.
Love Kick It. Hey.